So this is a very funny game. Thanks, Pat. So this is a funny game. I'm playing Alexander Ivanov, and I don't know who he is. If you know who he is, it's funny. Alexander Ivanov behaves strangely at the board. He's like this. Okay, so he does that a lot. And then he never moves. Now, if you play Alexander Ivanov, he's not going to move. But I didn't know that. This is my first game with him. So he's not moving, and I'm like, why does this guy never move? But I mean, after I knew who he was, then I understood that. And at he was at the 1990 Olympics in Novi Sad, and I remember Golko saying Alexander Ivanov would be Karpov if he wasn't crazy. He would be Karpov. Ivanov's really good, but he's a little crazy. Also, he gets blackout drunk occasionally. Okay, so I'm playing him and he's not moving. The time control is like 30 and 90, okay? And there's no increment and no delay because it was 1992. We know what the fuck that was. Just playing with a clock. And it's moved 10, and he's almost out of time for 30 and 90. And I was told this is normal. But I didn't know that. Okay. So I'm white. I like to play E takes D sometimes in the Benoni. Bishop G4 is not a good move. Yeah, it says Queen B3 is not good because of Knight D7, but I took. Now it says he's better. I never knew he was better. Oh, Queen B8's a blunder. He should play Rook B8, and he's slightly better. Okay, this is move 12, so he's in terrible time trouble already. He sacrifices a piece, which I take. And then I guess he missed my next move. I guess. So what's the best move for white? White's winning if white plays the correct move here. Thanks, chess coach John. I'm the best player in my chair. So your answers are shallow and pedantic. Rook B1, like my knight's hanging. What? Well, Knight B5 hangs this bishop. So. Anyway, all your answers are terrible. The correct answer, which somebody gave 2/3 of, is Knight B to D, Knight to D2. So I save my bishop. If he takes my bishop, I take back with the knight. My knight's defended and his bishop's attacked. So he played here, and now I should play Rook FB1, and then I'm winning. But I played here, which is also very good. Now I'm +3, so what did he do wrong? Oh, here he has to play Rook FD8. Well, he was in time trouble, so this is a blunder. Yeah, now he has to play Rook FD8 again. Yeah, now I'm +3. I just knew I was going to win on time, so I didn't care. But I didn't win on time. But look at this completely winning. He's just down material. No compensation. And then he resigned here. So when the game ended, I thought, this guy's the worst player ever. He never moves. And when he does move, he plays terrible. So I'm like, this guy's just awful. And then that was the only game I've ever beaten him. And I've played him like 8 times since. And I have just losses and draws. And when I draw, I'm lucky. But yeah, when I first played him, I didn't know who he was. When the game ended, I'm like, this guy's the worst player ever. He plays really slow and really bad. And then that was it. I never could get the better of him again. But that was a fun game, not knowing who he was and so forth and so on.